This morning we are going to start our session in a sitting position. So just make sure that you're just nice and comfortable. And we are going to start by bringing the head to the right, just sideways to the right, right? And then I'm going to take a deep inhalation. And we're going to relax. Then I'm going to bring the head back in the center, and I'm going to go all the way to the left side. Breathing deeply and exhale. I just forgot to mention that we're going to need a chair for this session. If you have a chair around, just bring it there. And then also maybe a belt or something. Come back to the center. And then we're going to turn all the way to the right, but without moving your shoulders, right? Turning the head all the way to the right. And breathe. Come back to the center. Then we're going to go all the way to the left side. Breathing and relaxing. Coming back to the center. Then we're going to do a neck retraction, which means we're going to bring our chin down. And we're going to retract the neck all the way. And then we're going to bring the shoulder blades together, right? So it's kind of like both together. And breathe. So we're just going to stay into our neck retraction like that. And breathe. So everything is relaxed, but the neck is very retracted all the way to the back. And then the shoulder blades are snug. So you can feel, if you put your chin down a bit more, you can feel the really good repositioning of the neck, because we don't practice that too much. We always kind of neck forward. So it's very beneficial for the cervicals. And breathe. So try to relax the rest of your body. I know it's a little hard when your neck is very stiff like that. It's very hard to be relaxed. And then we're going to relax the shoulder forward, just taking a deep inhalation. Coming back, bringing the hands to the back, clasping your hands, and then we're going to do the same. We're going to retract our neck again. And breathe. And then coming back to the front, bring the hands to the front, and then we're going to go for a forward bend in easy pose. Forward bend, easy pose. So when we forward bend in easy pose, we're going to feel the hips are getting a little tight. That's opening your hips. And breathe. Then we're going to come back up. And then we're just going to go onto our side, right? We're going to go and lay down onto our side. So just go onto the side. So we're laying down really nice and strong onto the right side. So I am on my elbow, right? Makes a nice L shape, right? And then from that position, I'm going to bring my left hand up and bring my left leg up. And we're going to hold it like that. Nice and strong. So we have that leg is flexed. The foot at the end of the left leg is flexed. Breathing. Holding, making sure that you're not sagging on your shoulders. So if it's really difficult, we can lower your leg down a little bit, right? Just whatever feels comfortable. Breathing. And then we're going to bring the leg to the front, place it on the floor, and then we're going to come back up into a sitting position, right? From that position, bringing ourselves into a twist, bringing the left arm on front of the right knee, and we're going to look to the side for a little bit of a twist. Breathing. And then we're going to collapse again onto our hand, to our arms, right? Bringing the hand back the same position and the foot back up, the leg back up to the side. And breathe. Nice and strong on that shoulders. Make sure that you're nice and straight, right? That your body is really sideways. Breathing. Breathing. So when we're doing this particular asana, what we're doing is we're strengthening our hips muscle, right? So making our hips much stronger, which protects also our knees. And then we're going to bend the right leg, the left leg, I'm sorry. And then we're going to bring ourselves into a standing left leg onto the side again. Breathing. Bring the leg down. Then we're going to switch over, going to our left side. Bringing ourselves to the side. Nice and strong. So making sure at first you're adjusting yourself so you're nice sideways. You're not falling back, or you're not going forward, right? You're really sideways. You can bend a little bit your left leg a little bit if that helps you too, right? And then we're going to bring that right leg up and right arms up. And breathe. Then you can readjust your feet, making it standing next to the right leg for the next move. The left foot, the left leg is straight too. Breathing, making sure you're not collapsing on your shoulders. The L shape. Breathing. Breathing. Then we're going to bend the right knee, and then we're going to go up into a little bit of a twist, right? Bring the hands to the front of the right knee, and then turning to the side. Breathing. It's a bit of an awkward asana, but it's very beneficial because we're strengthening the hips areas. Breathing. Then we're going to come back down, bringing that right hand back up, bringing that right leg back up, same, and hold. Breathing. And then we're going to bend the leg, right? And then we're going to bend the leg and extend it straight up. So we can also extend it with the hands inside the knees, if it's too hard to reach for the feet. And stay nice and strong on that shoulder. Breathing. Breathing. Then we're going to release the hand, come back to the center, into easy pose again. Going forward to relax the shoulders, going forward for a forward bend in easy pose. Breathing. Breathing. Inhale to the nose. Exhale through the nose. Then we'll come back, and then as I mentioned before, we're just going to use a belt or anything, a cloth, a bandana, anything you can. And then we're just going to bring ourselves with both hands, both arms to the side, holding it there. Then we're going to bend the right elbow and then try to reach, actually we're going to put this way. We're going to go and bend the elbow and then try to reach to the back with the other hand and just kind of pull nicely So when you are here, you're going to have the tendency to be like forward like that. So try to be as straight as possible and try to get that elbow as far back as you can. Breathing. Then from that position, we're going to go for forward bend, the same position. So we are holding our posture with our belt or cloth or whatever, right? And then we're going all the way forward. Breathing. And then we're going to come back. And then we're going to switch over, bring the arms to the side again, bending the left arms with the left elbow being very straight up. And then we're going to just, again, pull ourselves as tight as we can. Breathing. This is very beneficial for your shoulder joint. You know, the more we move the shoulder joint, the less problem we'll have later on in life. Breathing. Making sure that your head is not forward, but nice and straight. And then leaving the cloth down, going forward, bend again with both hands to the front. Breathing. And then we're going to slowly come back up, and then we're going to lay down on our back and practice the bridge, right? So we're going to lay down all the way down. So bridge practice. So we're just making sure that first when we go up, we're going to slowly go up. We're making sure we have our hands under our hips, right? To make sure we're as high as we can. A good tip is to always feel like your chin, your chest is coming closer to your chin. That usually means that you're in a good position. And then I'm going to bring the hands down and I'm going to hold it there. Breathing. Breathing. As far as you can, hold it there. Breathing. Through the belly, through the nose. And then from that position, we're going to, this is a little bit more advanced, so just relax. If you need to relax, you can always bring your knees to your chest, or we're going to bring the right foot on top of the left knee and hold. Putting all the weight on one side of the body. Breathing. And then coming it back down. And then I'm going to go and bring the left foot on top of the right knee. Holding. Holding. Bring the leg down. And then we're going to push ourselves again a little bit further up. We're not really taking a break here. We just keep going. And hold. Breathing. And then we're going to bring again, right foot, top of left knee. I know we're just getting a little tired there. Holding, but don't hold your breath. And then I'm going to switch over. Left foot, right knee. Breathing. Breathe down and then pushing again, everything as high as you can. Very high. A bit longer. And then bring the lower back very slowly down. Bring your knees to your chest to relax the lower back. Clasp your hands together, right? And bring your hands all the way to the back. Raise your knee to your chest. Breathing. And relaxing. And then from that position, we're just going to bring the arms to the side and we're going to do a twist toward the right side, right? With both knees together. So twist to the right side, looking to the left side, right? With your hand, your arms and your head. You're looking to the left side. Relax your right shoulders. Relax your left shoulders. And then from that position, we're going to extend both legs, right? So modified twist, both legs straight into a twist. Breathing. Come back, bending the leg again. Come back to the center and go all the way to the left. And then bring the arms out, the right arms, looking toward your right arms. And breathe. And then from the position, we're just going to extend the legs, kind of against the wall, so I'm not going to do it, but you go right ahead and extend your legs. Breathing. And then coming back to the center, and then we're going to bring ourselves into the butterfly position, into a supine position. So we're grabbing our feet, right? Grabbing our feet. And breathe. Breathing. And then from that position, we'll take our heads up all the way toward the feet and hold. Stay in that position. I'm just going to move my mat a bit further toward the camera. So in butterfly position. And then from that position, we're just going to bring the feet up and we're going to do some nice big circle, right? So we're going to go into our core practice right now. So opening circle very wide as you can, closing to the front and come back to the back, right? So we're so the key is when we're going toward the front is to not lift your lower back, obviously, right? It's got to stay where it's supposed to stay, which is glued to the floor, right? So if you have trouble doing that, obviously you want to make your circle smaller, right? Both hands are palms out to the side. Breathing. 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 Then we're going to reverse the circle, bringing toward the back, the down, back up, right? Straight down, back up. Breathing. Relax your shoulders. Breathing. And then we're going to reverse it again. The opposite way, toward the right and the front. Breathing. Keep relaxing your shoulders, your face. Then we're going to reverse it again. Slow it down too. Don't try to rush it up. Breathing. Come back to the center, bending the knees a little bit. Bring your hands behind your head so you can support your head and lift your head up. And then we're going to extend the left leg out and bend the right leg and hold. And switch. And switch. Again, the key is to still have that lower back glued to the floor. So make sure. And switch. And switch. Breathing. And switch. And switch. Couple of more times. Right leg out, left leg bent. And switch. And then bring the legs together and just small little lift. There you go. Small little lift. Breathing. Breathing. Last one, we hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. And bring the heads down and rolling the legs. Bring your arms to the back, extending everything. Inhale deeply, extending. Extending and relax through the mouth. Inhale deeply, extending. Extending and relax to the mouth. One more time. Extending and relax to the mouth. And stay where you are. Breathing. And then from that position, we're going to turn ourselves to the side, bring ourselves all the way up to easy pose. Bring that a bit to the back again. So we're going to go and practice our nostril breathing, right? We have to make sure that our nose is clear. So if you need to blow your nose, just go ahead. Nostril breathing is very beneficial for oxygenation of the body, but also having the awareness of your breath. Where is your breath going? And also to clear your energy, your wind energy, which are through the 84,000 nadis, if you can believe that. So we're going to start by putting left hand in Shin Mudra, which is like a little circle with your hand. And then we're going to do a few to just practice. So we're going to close left nostril with right ring fingers, inhale to the right. Closing both nostrils, we're going to hold it. And then we're going to exhale left, inhale left. Close both nostrils, exhale right. Okay, so we're going to close. We're going to start by closing left nostril. Closing your eyes also help to just really focusing on that practice, right? Okay, so we're going to close and listen to my voice. Inhale right. Close and hold. Exhale, left. Inhale, left. Close and hold. Exhale, left. Exhale, right. Inhale, right. Deeply close and hold. Exhale, left. Inhale, left. Close and hold. Exhale, right. Inhale, right. Close and hold. Exhale, left. Inhale, left. Close and hold. Exhale, right. Inhale, right. Close and hold. Exhale, left. Inhale, left. Last round. Close and hold. Exhale, right. Inhale, right. Last one. Close and hold. Exhale, left. Bring the hands down. Bringing ourselves into another deep inhalation through the nose. And exhale deeply. And resume normal breathing, keeping your eyes closed just for just a little bit. Just feel the difference. Much easier to breathe, much more balance. And then from that position, we're just going to open our eyes gently, bringing ourselves into a roll of the shoulders to relax the shoulders. And then we're going to go into a table position and go up into downward dog. Downward dog. All right. So, of course, our heels and our calf Achilles tender are feeling a little stiff, so we're just going to bend our knees and just work them so they are relaxing, both of them. Breathing. And then from that position, we're going to bring the left arm to the center, right? And bring the right arm to the side and hold. So modified downward dog on one hand, on one arm. Breathing. Breathing. So making sure that your feet are not changing position. Your feet should be straight, right? Don't move your feet when you are bringing that right arm to the side. And then we're going to switch over, bringing the right hand to the front and bring the left arm to the side. And breathe. And breathe. And then we're going to do it again. Left arm to the front, right arm to the side. Breathing. Bring the hands down, switching over, and the other side. Bring the hands down. If you need to take a break, go into extended child pose. Otherwise, we're going to keep going. So we're going to bring the right hand to the front, and we're going to go sideways to the side plank, right? So we're just going to bring ourselves to the side, bringing that left feet to the side, right? To make sure that we're nice and strong. If we are already a bit wobbly like that, we want to stay where we are. Otherwise, we're going to bring both feet together and go our side plank. Breathing. And then we're going to come back down. We're going to switch over to the other side. Right? So we're just going to bring the left side to the side, to the front, and then switch over, bringing the right foot to the front if we need to, or go directly to the side plank. Breathing. Breathing. Then we're going to come back down and then go into extended child pose to relax the shoulders, bring the shoulders to the ends to the back so your shoulders are completely relaxed, and take a deep inhalation and exhale deeply. Again, breathing and exhale deeply. And then from that position, we're going to return to our table position, right, on the floor, and we're going to do cats and dogs. So cats first, rounding the shoulders, bringing the pelvic forward, exhale all the oxygen out, and then inhale, bringing the shoulders blades together, squeezing, and then exhale through the nose, bring your pelvic forward tight, inhale, squeezing, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, last one, and then come back to a neutral position, right? Neutral position means that you are not bringing the hips up, or you're not having the hips tight forward. So it's just kind of a neutral with your abs snug, right? So we're going to do dog now. Right arm, left leg up, and hold. And breathe. So the head should be facing down, aligned with the arm. And breathe. And bring the hands down. We'll switch over. Left arms, right leg. And hold. So making sure that your arms, also the one that's supporting your body, is nice under, not completely under the shoulders, but not too much further forward, right? And breathe. And then we're going to bring the hands down. And then we're going to go into downward dog again. Bring ourselves into a downward dog. Slowly, slowly. Breathing. Bringing the hands all the way to the feet for forward bend, right? Forward bend, just relax everything. Shoulders. Bringing your abs in a little bit more. Swaying a little bit to the front. Then to the right. And to the back and left. Right? So if you can put your hand onto the floor, that's going to help you to keep your balance, right? Unless you can just put it on your ankles. Then we're going to left, back, right, and front. Right, back, left, and front. Breathing. Bending the knee slowly and unrolling the spine all the way to a standing position. So I was talking about earlier at the beginning of the session that we need a chair. So just take your time to get a chair, right? So I'm just going to go and bring it a little bit toward the back. Right. Okay, so we're just going to go first into a bit further. Here we go. Okay, so we're going to go into a basically a flat back. Bring your hands, your wrist on top of the chair, right? There we go. Right, so flat back onto the chair. Then from that position, we're just going to swing the right leg to the back. So it's kind of like aligning yourself with your arms, right? And hold. Making sure that your arms are nice and straight. Breathing. Breathing. And then we're going to bring it down, bring that right leg down, and then we're going to switch to the left leg. And hold. Breathing. Bring it down. We're going to do it one more time to the right side, making sure that your right leg is nice and just very straight, like an arrow, right? And hold. Pointing your feet too. And hold. Bring it down, switching over to the other side. Breathing. And then bring it down. Bring yourselves down and roll in your spine again, back up. And then we're going to use our chair again as a little bit of a stability because we're going to stay longer in those positions. So that's why we make it easier and it's also safer. You know, there's nothing worse than trying to do a balancing act and falling over, right? So we're just going to go and bring our left leg up. So if this is as far as you want to go, that's fine. Otherwise, we're going to try to go and extend that leg. Breathing. And then bring a bit down. And then we're going to switch over the chair on the other side, right? Right. Then we're just going to bring that right leg up so that right knee can just stay. You can just stay with the knee to the side. And then we can bend the leg to extend the leg again and straightening everything up. Breathing. And then coming back down. And now I don't think we need the chair to do that. We're just going to go and do the tree pose. So tree pose. Bringing your hands up, arms up. Breathing. And then coming back down, switching over, bringing the left leg up. Arms up. Making sure that you have one point with your eyes. And coming back down, bringing your chairs a little bit further out. And then we are going to do our breathing practice, kaphabalati practice. So remember the cushions, that's really important. We want to make sure that we have our little cushions under our tush, right? So we're gonna go sit down, right? Making sure that we're nice and comfortable. That's the most important. If we're not comfortable, we're not gonna be able to do any meditation or anything, right? We're just gonna be thinking about that I'm uncomfortable. Okay, so if we can also sit on a chair or have a kneeling stool, whatever feels like you can actually relax and not think about discomfort in part of your bodies. Okay, so we are just going to do a couple for practice. So kaphabalati breathing is basically a deep oxygenation to get rid of all the CO2, right? To bring the breath down to the lower part of our lungs, because usually if we're stressed, we're going to breathe shallow. We're going to breathe small little breath up here. So when we are practicing that, we're really getting to have a much more mechanical way of breathing that's much better for the body. You know, the more oxygen we bring to our body, the better we are. When we're holding our breath, you know, we are really also practicing strengthening the lungs, because when we're holding the breath, they are just like the muscle and everything inside is tight, and it's really you know, practicing that strengthening, you know, so that's really also very beneficial, right? Okay, so we're just going to do a couple, and then we'll do 3 times 20, and we'll hold the breath together. And then if you get lost, don't worry about it. You know, it's a practice that doesn't take, it takes a little while to understand. Okay, so we're just going to do a couple for practice. Inhale to the nose and exhale to the belly. Inhale to the nose, exhale to the belly. Inhale to the nose, exhale to the belly. Okay, closing your eyes is best, and then you can just listen to my voice. Inhale deeply, exhale deeply to the nose. Inhale deeply, exhale deeply. Inhale to the belly and start. Last one. Inhale deeply, exhale deeply, inhale deeply, exhale deeply, inhale 3 quarters and hold. Exhale deeply, inhale deeply, Exhale deeply. Inhale deeply. Exhale deeply. Inhale to the belly and start. Last one. Inhale deeply. Exhale deeply. Inhale deeply. Exhale deeply. Inhale 3/4 and hold. Exhale deeply. Inhale deeply. Exhale deeply. Inhale deeply. Exhale deeply. Inhale to the belly. Last round. Last one. Inhale deeply. Exhale deeply. Inhale deeply. Exhale deeply. Inhale 3/4 and hold. Exhale deeply. Inhale deeply. Exhale deeply. Inhale deeply. Exhale deeply. And resume normal breathing. So now that we have deeply oxygenated our body, our mind is benefiting from that oxygenation. It's very quiet. So we're going to do our little meditation. Today we are going to try to focus on the heart chakra, where your heart is, right? The heart chakra, the a really, compassion chakra, kindness chakra. So we want to try to just imagine that we are, every time we're breathing in, we get this golden glow of gold inside this heart chakra expanding. And then when we exhale, it just causes it dissipate through our body. So we inhale, expanding the glow, and then exhaling, dissipating into the body. And it's just really, just imagine that area being really, you can also have it gold color, blue color, white color, whatever you feel. But just use your breath as gathering in that glow and then exhaling, dissipating into the body. It's very beneficial. Okay. You can keep your eyes closed or open, whatever you prefer. Take a deep inhalation first and exhale slowly. Slowly opening your eyes, take a deep inhalation. Then we're going to lie down on the floor in the corpse pose for final relaxation. Bringing ourselves into a deep stage of relaxation. It's so important for the body to relax. We are so tense all the time. So we're just going to first wiggling our feet a little bit, our heels especially, so the lower back is really sitting down, palms are up. Then we'll take a deep inhalation to the belly and exhale deeply, closing your eyes. Then I'm going to start from the bottom, and every time I'll tell you to relax this part of the body, try to just let it go. Toes relax. Ankle relax. Knees relax. Thighs relax. Hips relax. Stomach relax. Lower back relax. Heart relax. Upper back relax. Chest relax. Shoulders relax. Arms relax. Come back to your face, opening your mouth just a little bit so your tongue is falling into your mouth cavity. Relax. Feeling your eyes, sleep sockets sinking down. So heavy. Relax. And your brain, just imagine all those little impulses, electrical impulses shutting down one by one. Relax. Now this is your time of deep relaxation. Every time you take your breath, you are feeling more and more relaxed. Relax. Wiggling your feet, wiggling your hands. Take a deep inhalation to the belly. And exhale slowly. Turning to the side gently. Keeping your eyes closed. Bring yourselves up into easy pose. Hands onto your knees, opening your eyes. Namaste. Thank you for being part of my practice this morning.